Now where you at? Roll yo, where you at? Roll yo, there you go. There it is. There you go. There it is. Peanut butter do what? Peanut butter do what? Peanut butter do what? Peanut butter do what? Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with the bacon. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with the football. Now where you at? Roll yo, where you at?
Welcome. You're now listening to the PB&J show here on WHIT Radio.org. And this is Janelle Carini with Blaine Morris and Matt.
Hello.
Thank you very much.
We sound the same.
Today we're going to bring you breaking news, weather, gossip, and more. So I'm going to start off with the weather. And even though it feels like Friday, it's only Thursday.
Aw.
And it's the 13th of May. It's currently 2:32. Tonight we're going to have some showers. It's about 62 degrees out right now. It's going to drop to 53, so it won't be too bad. But we'll have showers later on, and so I guess bring out your umbrellas. Tomorrow we're going to have some thunderstorms, but it looks like the weather changed a little bit since they said earlier in the week. It's not going to be like as intense. It's going to be a little warmer out also. It's going to be 77 degrees with a low of 60. That's Friday. And Saturday it's going to be sunny out with a high of 70 and a low of 52. So at least we can go tan, possibly.
Count me in.
You guys can go tanning together.
Sunday, May 16th, it's going to be 73 degrees and a low of 56. Partly cloudy out and... Okay. I think he's saying move over, but... Mr. P's giving head signals
it can
right
see
now.
me. I can see myself in this
No one's
video.
watching anyway.
We got one person online.
All we have is everyone
We
in the
have a viewer.
cafeteria,
Fine.
so
All right,
what's
The
up
viewer
there?
is Mr. Pete.
And
Probably.
anyone in the caf, if you'd like to call in, we have our numbers
And we're in the
here.
cafeteria today?
Oh,
Are we?
please call in at 201-854-8224 or 201-854-8199. I repeat, 201-854-8224 or 201-854-8199. We'd really appreciate your patronage and your help. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Matt. And that's WHIT right there if you want to call in. I don't even know if we're in the cafeteria, but no one listens anyway, so... Anyway, we'll get some Today in History. And to start, in 1607, an English colony was selected at Jamestown. In present day, it's now Virginia. So that was in 1607 today. Also, in 1846, the United States declared that the state of war existed against Mexico. Excuse me. Also, what else do we have here?
I just want to interrupt Blaine's interview with Mr. Killian. Over 70 people watched that one. So.
Oh, wow.
Great.
That's
You
a really
beat
good
me.
Watch.
You beat me right down. Great job.
Good job, Blaine. You did a really good interview, though, really. But
I'll check it out afterward.
They were a little
Thank you.
mad because you were sarcastic. But what's wrong with sarcasm? I think it spices
We've
up the
moved on
show.
from there. We've gone on to a better place.
Yes,
Sarcasm
we
is my
have.
life. I can't argue with it.
Well, back to Today in History.
Just a little distracted.
Today in Venezuela, 1958, Vice President Richard Nixon, his limousine was battered by rocks thrown at anti-U.S.
Protesters.
Yes, protesters. Let's see, and Robert Pattinson turns 24 today.
Ugh.
Love him.
He was on Oprah, and he revealed that him and Kristen are officially an item.
Wow,
I
big
saw
secret.
that.
Big secret.
Why were they trying to keep it hidden? Like, I don't understand.
It makes
They kept it hidden, yet they were doing all this stuff in public.
And he joked that like she was pregnant or something.
I feel like we would follow her less, follow them less if we knew they were a thing, because we wouldn't be trying to like find something out. Like if
Yeah.
they're more in the spotlight and they're out all the time, no one's going to care as much.
And also like exactly. And they were just like they caused like so many problems for themselves by trying to hide from like everything, because then it just attracted more paparazzi and like
You got to be like Angelina and Brad. They like set up photo ops of their entire family.
But their whole
people
life
can
is a
see-
photo op.
So people don't
bother
follow them all the time because they
Yeah.
go and like give paparazzis that one chance like a month to
I
be
mean-
like, oh look, we're in Florence.
Their
Oh look,
whole-
we're in Venice.
Their whole life is a giant photo shoot. I mean, they even set up their own family. It's a whole rainbow so that their photo shoot looks great. I mean, everything is picked for PR. I mean, it's kind of disgusting.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to be like so intrusive. but it
Angelina's
wouldn't be bad.
crazy though. She
I-
probably has like hepatitis from like sharing blood
Yeah,
with
with,
Billy
like-
Bob Thornton.
That's disgusting.
Uh,
She's so nasty. Making out with her brother.
Everyone thinks she's so hot now. I was like, do you guys not remember
She's so
the
anorexic,
crazy
too,
stuff
now.
she used to do?
Like her right now, she's like so like skinny.
Oh boy.
And
But her and
Tori-
Johnny Depp in a movie right now?
Oh yeah.
Can't wait.
Awesome.
Can't wait.
Who else? What's her name? Tori Spelling is like so anorexic.
Yes.
She looks nasty.
No one
She
cares about
needs-
Tori Spelling, though.
Okay. Well,
No.
anyway, she really needs to eat.
She's a New York Times bestseller like 3 times now.
Yeah, I know. And
Sick.
she like finally started to talk to her mother again. I used to watch her show like here and there because my mom did. It wasn't
Yeah.
bad. Like I'd come and my mom be watching it, and it's like, all right.
Tori and Dean.
Yeah. It's kind of cute. They had like their own little
Mhm.
bed and B&B. So. Anyway.
Do you wanna? How much time do we have left? Oh, 2 minutes. Okay, I'll go on to my article about how cougars die young and sugar daddies live longer.
Love it.
A new research was done. Thank you. Saying that cougars is becoming a new trend, and a woman who gets a man 7 to 9 years younger than her is 20% more likely to die than someone married to a man her own age. And when a cougar weds someone more than 15 years younger, a la Demi Moore, the risk soars to more than 30%.
How much was the first one? How many years?
20%, 7 to 9 years.
Oh my gosh. But why? Like.
I'm done. Oh, you go first.
They say it's because
Yeah, let me
they
finish.
suffer from social sanctions and violating social norms.
If you're how much older than your wife?
No.
It's
The
when
wife.
the wife is older. Actually, when a
Oh, your
guy
wife is old,
is
alright.
expected to live longer if his wife is younger.
My wife's a lot.
You mean older.
Yeah. A junior is 7% less likely to die early because they say that the woman will nurse him in old age and take care of him and
No, she's dead.
no, when the woman's younger.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
taking care of a sugar daddy. Yeah. Because younger men aren't usually taking care of an elderly woman.
True.
Yeah.
And cougars they say are usually predatory, so they don't really have like a lot of friends. They're like
So
just,
they're just, like,
single and
depressed.
old and a
Yeah.
bit depressed, looking out for the young, fresh meat they can bag.
Anyone else think that maybe they might just be killing off the older woman for the insurance money?
That's
Okay.
a sugar daddy. That's the point of it. I guess my dad's 9 years older than my mom.
It's not that big of a deal.
But like I don't know, certain like the 10-year gap isn't as bad as like
Once you
20.
go over 10 years, then it's weird.
Yeah, then it's weird. But like the 10-year gap, it's not too bad because you could just be like in different spots of your life at the same time, and then
That's
like,
my
or
gap,
you could
10
just be different ages and be in the same spot at the same time, and it like works perfect. So
True.
Yep.
I'm all for the older men.
Why do women like older men?
They're wiser.
you feel like more secure, I guess, or
Yeah, they have more experience, I guess. Especially at this age, younger guys are just like stupid. Sorry.
yeah, they really are though.
But
Not well. Majority of them are. So.
yeah, we'll be right back.
When I do it, I feel the blood rushing through me. My muscles tighten, and I keep going back for more.
Carmen Castillo is under the influence of Dana, her volunteer trainer.
Come on, Carmen, again.
By spending 1 day a week in the gym,
Tuck your chin, Carmen.
Dana helps neighborhood kids like Carmen develop interests that keep them away from drugs.
Hey, let me see your shoulder shift. Jab, jab. Great.
Be a coach, a mentor, a volunteer. No matter what it is, you have something to offer.
Good workout, Carmen. See you next week.
Log on to helpyourcommunity.org or call 877-KIDS-313 and be an influence on the kids in your community. Brought to you by the Office of National Drug Control Policy and the Ad Council.
Everything is going to the beat. And everything is going to the beat. and everything is going.
Passion Fit is playing.
We're now back on WHIT Radio.org here in the PB&J show. Stay tuned, and you stay tuned, hopefully. And we just heard about cougars dying young and sugar daddies living longer. Also, we just gave Today in History, the weather, and we talked a little gossip. Now I think it's actually read the whole thing yet, but I know Matt knows more on. Now Arizona is banning studies in public schools on ethnic studies. Yeah, there we go. But it says here that the school districts, 55,000 students are enrolled in the program, and they're canceling it out. So what do you know about this, Matt?
Well, I know that they're taking out certain studies like Black history or Latino history or things like that. They're taking those courses away from public schools, not private schools, mind you, but public schools. And I'm not quite sure why, but it seems to make sense that it's coming out at the same time as immigration law. So I don't know. Is it to go with the backlash that some of the liberals did for that? I don't know. It seems kind of convenient. I just don't know if it's right or not. I mean, people should have the right to waste their time in an ethnic studies class, which won't give you anything when you graduate. I mean, who goes somewhere with an ethnic studies degree, with like a degree in Black history? What do you get from that? Like, what kind of job do you get with that, other than teaching Black history?
NAACP.
What they're saying with this law is that when they take the ethnic studies, especially the Mexicans, they're being taught that they've been victimized and that they've been oppressed, and they don't feel that should be taught.
Oh yeah, they definitely should be reviewed. I mean, they definitely should review the courses to see what's being taught, if it's up to par with what they believe their school should be teaching, things like that. But completely eliminating them, I'm not quite sure. I mean, people have the right to take a class that will completely send them nowhere 99% of the time. I mean, it's like getting a damn liberal arts degree. I mean, you're not gonna really get anything. It's a waste of time. You should be learning something that will get you a real job.
Liberal arts degree will get you a real job.
It's
get you a very lucrative job, but it will get you a job.
Not a good bet, though. It's really not a good bet, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. And if you feel that maybe this is a bit too harsh, either of you?
What?
Anybody following this?
I zoned out. I let him take it away.
I was reading something as
I'm glad I'm so entertaining. Thank you very much. But I mean, do you feel that it's a bit too much to take away ethnic studies courses, in light of this whole illegal immigration thing?
Yeah. I think it's silly because we're just going to ignore the problem completely rather than facing it. And ethnic studies, that's about exploring other people's cultures. It's just saying
you need to
that
have background and know what's going on around.
But like Mr. P was saying, you need to review the course to see if they're teaching things that are up to par with other things, not inciting violence, things like that.
Well, everything should be reviewed.
Some of the things, the Mexican things, are inciting violence against the U.S. because of taking Texas and California and things like that.
But that's history.
No, but they were saying it in a way like they should take it back.
Well, the criticism.
That was the problem.
The criticism is that they felt what was being
We
taught.
stole the land from them anyway.
Oh yeah, but it's been 150 years.
Yeah, but they still have an entire day where they go because we whooped their butts, and they have
After
an
they
entire
whooped
morning
after they whooped our butts about a million times.
Yeah, but like in the Alamo, it was really just like 400 people against 10,000, so that was expected. But we went and just stole their land from them. They still have it on their minds. They still have a day where they all mourn about it. Just because it's not prevalent here doesn't mean it's not still prevalent in Mexico.
But taking it away and bringing it won't help the Mexicans who are dead that lost their land, and will hurt the people that are living in that area. You get what I mean?
It can be done peacefully.
Oh yeah, let's force these people to move out of their homes.
Yeah. That's just like how Hitler had a peaceful takeover of Austria.
Avatar.
Oh yeah.
Avatar. It can be done diplomatically.
You don't think they'll cause riots?
maybe in Arizona the Mexicans would be happy.
And you don't think there might be some clash between the two groups?
Well, probably, but it's ignoring that still exists and there still is some animosity in the world is just silly.
Before we even discuss any of this, I think we should have a fence just put up right away. I mean, just block the damn cut first. Let's block the bleeding and then decide what we have to do. I mean, I'm all for keeping the people here. I'm all for things like that. I'm all for allowing them to have citizenship eventually.
No.
But you're not? But I think that just... But put the fence up first before you decide anything. Whoops.
There are about 13 to 15 million immigrants in America right now, and with all the bills, our economy can't support them. Adding them all as citizens, we're just going to go into a worse depression.
But they'd pay income tax.
So everyone's trying to be all moral.
They're not going to have money to pay.
But the health care bill does not cover all these people, and that's a huge part. Student loans wouldn't be able to cover.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, they're going to pay income tax, but that's not even half of the taxes we pay. There's a bunch of stuff.
It's not turning off.
Like, if we just let them all in, it's gonna be crazy. It'll be chaos.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
It's not
It's
doing
just
it.
lighting up. Relax.
Oh, I thought that was... I may hit something. Never mind.
It's fine.
I get nervous over the most pointless things. All right, then, should we move on to the next issue?
Well, I have a story here, and they're actually, like, coming up with new birth control. And they want it to be for men. So they want to use...
Boo!
I think that's good.
Why is that a boo? Why should only a woman have to be obligated to be on birth control?
Well, men don't have to trust a woman anymore.
Excuse me?
Men don't have to trust a woman anymore.
What?
They don't have to trust a woman anymore.
What are you saying by that? Obviously, we didn't get the first time.
Never mind then.
Okay. Well, I
Bad
think
joke.
it's a really good thing, and they want to use... They're testing right now using... the scientists are using ultrasound, and which is already being used like for sports medicine. It should they always and physical therapy clinics. It's an inexpensive long-term way to do it. It's reversible and it's suitable to use in developing world countries. Like it's going to be a great thing if they could do this. All they need is one session. Should last 6 months, and it would be like a low-cost thing. And they could always just stop or continue with it, and it can be reversed. So I think that's really good.
Wait,
and
one session costs 6 months? Wait, what is it? Is
no,
it like a pill?
No, ultrasound. They do it in.
That'd be kind of awkward.
No.
Please unzip your pants while we use this machine on you.
They do that to women.
What do you mean?
It's exactly the same thing when we go and get breast cancer viewings. They go and pancake our breasts in a machine. It's uncomfortable,
disgusting.
and you have to sit there for 10 minutes while they scan you. So I think go get an ultrasound, men.
Yeah, and they put the ultrasound by the testes, and it's supposed to stop the sperm from being fertile, and they'll just be sterile for up to 6 months, and it's
How long
reversible.
does this procedure take?
It doesn't say, but it should be really short because it's inexpensive. It's things they already use for treatments on other parts of your body. So it's.
Oh, I thought it was a pill or something.
Nope.
No.
So you go in for one doctor visit, and that's good for 6 months.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know.
But what if you change your mind?
It's reversible,
I
said.
You just wait 6 months, which isn't that bad.
It's nothing.
Better than a vasectomy. I guess.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt. But do we know the long term? Never mind about that.
We'll be right back on WHITradio.org here on the PB&J show. It's 2:49, so we'll wrap this up.
One voice can get the point across. Two voices are stronger.
Now I have no clue what I
and more, and we are stronger than ever. That's the power of a community coalition. They help community groups fight to keep kids away from drugs. It's easy to get involved. Visit helpyourcommunity.org to find out how your group can help. That's helpyourcommunity.org, because you get more when you get together. Brought to you by the Office of National Drug Control Policy and the Ad Council.
Peanut butter jelly time! Peanut butter jelly time! Now where you at?
The PB&J Show. Weekdays, 2 to 3 p.m. With me, Janelle Guarini.
And me, Blaine Morris. Featuring Mr. P. Take a bite out of PB&J every day. For the latest gossip, music, and news.
We'll fill you up on who's dating who.
The best new jams.
And the breaking stories to satisfy your appetite.
Coming to you straight from High Tech's Radio Pantry.
On WHITradio.org.
We're now back on WHITradio.org here at High Tech, and this is the PB&J show. It's 2:50, and we were just talking about scientists testing ultrasound birth control on men. And I think it's a really good thing. It would be inexpensive, long-lasting, and reversible. So it gives men...
Did they say if this is going to be covered with healthcare?
No, it doesn't say anything about it. They got a $100,000 grant from the Bill. From the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And
cool.
Yeah, it will fund more clinical trials on the potential birth control method.
So probably like 5-10 years down the line. This is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
is it out yet? Or
They've already been testing it, and like it worked. I'm pretty sure it like already worked. They just keep testing because they want to make it like foolproof.
Yeah.
There's one thing.
First,
Yeah. I'm sorry. There's one thing that bothers me though. Do they know the long-term effects yet? I mean, how long have they been testing this? I mean, what if it damages it?
I already told you. So far, it's reversible.
No, long-term effects though. We don't know long-term.
Okay,
well,
it's
that's
the
why
same
they're
thing
testing.
With swine flu, though. They went and developed that crap in 3 months.
Oh yeah, that was a mistake though.
Long-term effects.
Yeah, but that was a mistake too. I mean, one mistake doesn't justify the other.
Okay. Anyway, they're testing on it. If they didn't throw it out there already, it's not like people can just go and get this already. Like I said, they're testing. It's still and.
I'm just nervous. That's all.
Well, then don't take it.
Yeah.
Okay then.
All right. Anyway, so this is like a really good breakthrough for men because they should be able to take more responsibility in the fact of that if they're gonna have sex, they have to be responsible themselves and not just throw it on the woman most of the time. Because when it comes down to it, the man usually, I mean, if he doesn't protect himself and something happens, he's gonna get away with just whatever, and the woman's stuck with it. So I think this is a good way for men to be responsible for what they're doing.
I agree.
And even if you're married, like you don't want to have kids yet, oh well, every 6 months go to the doctor until you're ready. And I think that's just like a really good thing. So hopefully that works out, and soon enough it'll be available for men too.
Hope so too.
Birth control. So that's it for this story, and Blaine has a really good story on Facebook and finding out your value.
Yes. A social media management company just got together and developed a social page evaluator where it will check out the value of a Facebook page. Basically, you put in any URL, and it will come up with it will factor in the number of fans you have, the number of posts per day, the amount of people you interact with, and stuff like that. And it's going to gauge the potential value of your Facebook page to advertisers. So, like, say you have 2,000 friends, obviously your page is more valuable and if you have a lot of interactions with other people, they're going to want to post on your page, and if you're on your page a lot, obviously they're going to want to advertise more on you rather than someone who logs in like once a week.
So is someone going to get profit from this, or like it's just for the companies alone?
Probably Facebook is going to be able to have a different pricings for each pages. So like say I have 1,600 friends on my Facebook, so it's probably more expensive to advertise on my page to someone who has like 300 friends.
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying the Facebook user themselves, no, right?
No.
But you know what? Facebook is free anyway, so just leave it at that. Let them make their money, I guess. Because I really I don't have one now currently. I haven't used it for like months, and I don't know. I think that's really good though, because at least like I remember a while back there was like all this stuff petitioning, like they were gonna make Facebook like you have to pay for it. And that's stupid because, like, it's like you have everyone hooked on it in the world, like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they get so much money with the advertising. Like, they should be able to just stick with that and make their profit that way.
Yeah.
Agreed completely. Let the free market work itself out.
Yeah. And, so is that it for your Facebook story, or?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That seems to be it.
Okay, well,
I heard they might charge $50 a month to be on Facebook. What do you think about that?
No,
that was a long-ass time.
They won't.
A very long time they said that.
I'm pretty sure they're not going to go through with that because they're making a buttload on advertisements.
Yeah.
You can advertise on the sites, all the different games that they get users on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there's so many people who would rather not have a Facebook than pay $50.
Yeah, and they go make us pay $50. I'll hop over back to MySpace.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Done. Yep.
I miss MySpace.
Nah.
Why did everybody desert MySpace?
because Facebook was actually easier to use.
It's
and
just simple and
it's a lot
straight to the
simpler.
point.
Because MySpace, it wound up just being like, oh, my page is prettier than your page.
Like your backgrounds, like
Yeah.
everyone always changed their like your layouts.
Music.
There was websites for layouts, icons, music videos, pictures. Not
I remember
even.
spending so much time trying to find a cool background. Like, it was so pointless.
I know, or making like a scroll bar thing with pictures inside of it.
Yeah.
Never got that to work.
You're just like learning how to HTML code. I felt like that. It sort of taught me how to HTML code.
Yeah, I learned how to do so many things with on MySpace. Like, I felt like I was gonna become like a web designer. Like,
Yeah.
I know how to make.
I know how to
scroll bars.
bold this.
It was it was like simple once you learned it. You just had to remember the codes.
Yeah.
And it's like honestly, I felt like there was so much more into MySpace. Like you really worked hard for your MySpace.
Yeah.
Just like I need.
I'm very proud of myself. Today I sent my sister a birthday card on Smilebox or something like that.
I have no clue what
I
that
put
is.
it together myself. So first time.
Well, congrats.
But MySpace has sort of gone back to just being a music place, which I like better. It's easy to use for like bands and stuff. I find a lot of bands on there.
Yeah, I used to find tons of music on MySpace.
Yep.
And I'd find it and then I'd go and like write it down as something and like go pick up the song, or you could download it there, but I never did.
And
that.
they got a big boost because they did the Glee auditions on there.
Oh,
They did?
Yeah, you had to upload your video there.
Are they over?
Yep.
Ah, damn.
Oh wait, so to be on the show now, like this was not that
Yeah,
long
they
ago?
wanted 3 new cast members, but I hear they're probably only pulling 1 off the internet. But over like 3 million people sent in their videos, so.
Wow.
I was planning on doing that.
I hope
It's kind of a
someone like
disappointment.
really that's gonna be amazing for whoever gets that. That's
Yeah.
just like a.
I'm gonna hate them forever. Ah.
Well, we're about to wrap up the show, and it's the 13th of May, and it's 2:57. So thanks for staying tuned to the PB&J show here in WHITradio.org.
Have a
Farewell.
nice day.